gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me.
And hello everyone, welcome to the Charles Norman Show. Today is probably, I'm going to say, one of the biggest days in American history. It's election day. I just came back from the polls. Of course this was hidden because if they had saw the shirt, they would have kicked me out. This is a very important election, y'all. This election isn't just about, who's going to be president for the next 4 years. We got senators and House representatives to vote for, but I do want to focus on who's president. So, there's 2 people running for president right now. Well, 4, but there's 2 I want to focus on. One, you want the good news or the bad news first? Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. The man from The Apprentice. The man who's been bankrupt so many times to keep from paying people who he owed. The man who's been, called Rosie O'Donnell a pig while she was on The View. Called her fat. Talked about Miss Universe contestants, The man who said he would grab some women by the, their genitals. The man who said that Mexico sends us rapists and drug addicts and all that other stuff. The man who wanted to ban Muslims out of the country. The man who, in the 70s, he got in trouble by the federal government for discriminating against black people in his housing. He's running for president. And he's trying to, convince everybody that he's going to be for everybody. Now, how can you be for everybody when you put just about everybody down except for white men? No, I'm wrong. He put down white men too. John McCain, the war hero. Well, maybe the war hero. I don't think he's a hero, according to Donald Trump, because he got captured. But, John McCain is a war hero, and Donald Trump is a war zero, because when it was time for him to go to war, he did something that we like to call draft dodging. So he didn't go to Vietnam. And, he got that smaller loan of $1 million, and that dad helped him. His dad helped him build a business that he bankrupted. Then he got his father's business. See, this is what people don't tell you. He did not build the business that he has right now. This is his father's business. He's bankrupt over 4 times. He doesn't pay people. There are people who did carpentry work for this man who did not get paid. You know what? He has a campaign manager named Kellyanne Conway. I am willing to bet that he's not going to pay Kellyanne Conway after tonight. Because I'm going to tell you something. Donald Trump's going to lose this election. I have more faith in America than, I don't have faith in America. And I know, like Bill Clinton said on the steps at his inauguration, there's nothing that's wrong with America that can't be fixed by what's right in America. Speaking of a Clinton, we have a Clinton line. Hillary. This may be the most qualified person to ever run for president. Let's just go at it. First Lady of Arkansas. Twice. Not just once. Twice. Because her husband lost, and she's the reason why he won the second time that he won. Because he lost his re-election, but he started listening to her. And she became First Lady of the United States of America. The very first lady to have an office in the West Wing. Then, at the end of her husband's term, she decided she was going to become a senator. A senator in New York City. After that, she got elected twice too. People don't talk about that. She didn't lose twice. She got elected twice in New York. The people in New York trusted her with their lives, really. Because if you're a senator, representative, president, you really have people's lives in your hand. They trusted her. Then, she fought a hard campaign against current President Barack Hussein Obama, who has been, probably the greatest president in the last, I don't know how many years. The man has done wonders. And we will have a show just about him soon. But this is about Hillary and the Oompa Loompa. Oh wait. Hey Donald. How you doing, Donald Trump? Get out of here. I'm trying to have a show. Show some damn respect. That's his problem. He don't got no respect. Then he's gonna... No respect from Donald Trump. Just an orange little bastard. Oompa Loompa. That's what he is. After she lost, Barack Obama knew that there was one person who he wanted to be Secretary of State. And that was Hillary Clinton herself. She became his Secretary of State. And the woman, no Secretary of State, traveled the world, negotiated as many ceasefires as her. And you know what Donald Trump and the Republicans and people who are voting for her talk about? Not the accomplishment. Some damn emails. Emails? Speaking of emails, FBI Director James Comey put out some crap last week. It was like 11 days to go in the election, and Jim Comey decided to say that they're not reopening the case. That's what, people on CNN, I wish I did do a show so I could let people know. People on CNN and other networks said they were reopening the case, so that wasn't the case. They found a computer at Anthony Weiner's house that had something to do with his case, and his wife, Huma Abedin, is a top aide of Hillary Clinton, and that's where the emails came from. None of the emails were from Hillary, and then we found out yesterday, during football, it's funny, they let out the first story, the controversial story, on a Friday where people were paying attention, and on Sunday, on a football Sunday during football season, knowing that football was popular, they said there's nothing wrong, and she's cleared again. That put a damper on this, and that changed the election because Hillary should have got somewhere near 350 electoral votes, and she's probably not going to get that many. But I do see her having 272. I do see her getting over 270. Last night, or Monday night, Sunday going into Monday night, I had a dream, 2 dreams, and one of them came true already. SEPTA was on strike, and I had a dream that they went off strike, and then I had another dream right after that Hillary Clinton became the 45th president of the United States of America. She crossed the finish line at 273 electoral votes. So let's see if that happens. Everybody wants to talk about the emails, Benghazi. And the thing about this that people don't understand is that if Hillary Clinton really did something wrong, she would have been in jail. And I'm going to tell you why. We got a full Republican Congress, and they're out together. There's no doubt about it. If there was really anything wrong with that Benghazi that she done, if they could find anything wrong, trust me, those Republican congressmen and senators would have convicted her. She'd be in jail. She wouldn't even be running. The fact that they, at the beginning of the campaign, set her down for 11 hours, and that's the second time she testified against a Benghazi committee. It was a big witch hunt. They spent a lot of taxpayers' dollars, but the taxpayers don't care. And while another reason why Benghazi did happen, because that Republican Congress took away some funding that would have allowed her to send Ambassador Stevens some help over there. Because the funding was shortened and it was taken away from, we couldn't do that. So, instead of focusing on that stuff, let's focus on the good things. We had the chance to elect a woman who, I'll say person, because the fact that she's a woman, it's important, but at this point it's not important because of Donald Trump and all the other crap that people have done and said. The fact that Hillary Clinton has spent her entire adult life fighting for women, children, and health care for all, for me, that did it. Then she sat alongside President Barack Obama in the Situation Room when Osama bin Laden was killed. And she had a lot of sayings to that, like what happened that night. She can make the tough decisions when it's time to make the tough decisions. I mean, Donald Trump and his people call her crooked Hillary Clinton, and they can't lock her up. That's just unbelievable, because this woman, really, I've been to so many, and you guys are going to see the pictures. I may even throw a couple videos in there. I've seen the lady 5 times this summer. 3 of those times, I actually got to talk to her. I took 5 pictures with her, but I actually got to talk to her. And you know what? She's so relatable. She's a human being like everybody else. I talked to her, and the fact that, so I got braces. Everybody should know that. And she noticed it the second time, and then the third time she noticed it, that I had braces, because the first time I saw her was in April before the PA primaries, and the next night I saw her, and then she said, I remember you, nice braces. Then the third time I saw her, she commented on my braces. So the woman is relatable. Donald Trump, he cares about himself. He's never had to work a day in his life, really. So the fact that he's running for president baffles me, honestly. It really baffles me. And there's something we have to do about this. And there's only one thing we can do. And that's get out there and vote. Don't boo. Vote like Barack Obama says. And for those people who don't want to vote because Barack Obama isn't on the ballot, just remember that His progress is on the ballot. His legacy is on the ballot. Change and hope is on the ballot. All of the things that this man has worked for in the last 8 years against the Congress that had tried to obstruct him for the last 8 years is on that ballot. He has done so much for this country, and for us to have him hand over the keys to the White House, pass the baton to the White House, to Donald Trump on January 20th, 2017, that would be a great American travesty. We have the chance to make history again like we did 8 years ago. Let's do it. And for those people who don't want to go vote, what the hell is wrong with you? What type of stupid are you on? You know, I got a reason why you should go vote. Because if Donald Trump wins, Newt Gingrich will be his Secretary of State. And you know what else? Rudy Giuliani will be his Attorney General. You know the Rudy Giuliani who know about the email stuff that with the FBI was going to leak. You know that same Rudy Giuliani, more importantly, who is the father of stopping frisk. I mean, he started it, even though it came to life in Michael Bloomberg's term in New York City. He really was the architect of stopping frisk. And we're going to let that happen. Come on, we got to be smarter. We got to get out there and vote, because I know that if we vote, we will stop Donald Trump, Pennsylvania, everywhere else. When you go to the polls, there's going to be people there to try to get you off the game. Remember what First Lady Michelle Obama said: when they go low, we go high. Take the high road. And by taking the high road, that means you're going to go in there, vote for Democrats all down the ballot. Give Hillary some help. And we're going to, come on, progress. Like I said, Barack Obama's progress, his legacy, everything is online. If you love President Obama and the things that he's done just as much as I do, you're going to get out there and vote for Hillary Diane Rodham Clinton tomorrow. No excuses. Get out there and vote. You have the power to make that change. You have the power to stop Donald Trump and Republicans who have obstructed this country for the last 16 years. Honestly, they did it for all 8 years of George W. Bush, and then, well, if you want to go longer than that, we can say about 20 years into Bill Clinton's second term. We have to do better. America, the future of America, and not even just for us, for your brothers, your sisters, your nieces, your nephews, your children, your grandchildren. Their future depends on this vote. Get out there and make it happen. Thank you. Have a great night.